Hello all, this is another assignment in Unity Fundamental, Self-Assessment Round 1, Assignment number 7. Explain what is Vector 2 and Vector 3 in Unity. When OnDisable method gets called in Unity and explain use cases. Explain what is Vector 2 and Vector 3 in Unity. Vector 2 and Vector 3 will represent the position, size or rotation of the game object in 2D and 3D spaces respectively. And vector 2 will have two components, x and y components, to represent a position or a direct movement of direction of the game object in 2D space. For example, if there is a player character in 2D space, we can represent using x and y values of the using x and y values, and we can represent the player position. Like that, we can represent rotation as well as the scale size of the game object. In 3D space, the vector 3 are useful and it will have three components x, y, z. Okay, by representing varying x and y, z values, we can represent position of the game object, movement of the direction, rotation of the game object in 3D space. Okay, for a 3D object. The vector 2 vectors are the inbuilt mathematical functions and operators which will useful to perform addition, subtraction, dot product, cross product, normalization, etc. These vectors are inbuilt fundamental in the game development to manipulate the positions and direction of the game objects. Okay. Manipulate nothing but we can change like one to another. When OnDisable method gets called in Unity, explain use cases. OnDisable, the name indicates, as name indicates, when something get disabled, the object or might be component. When an object or component get disabled, the OnDisable method will be gets called. It will use it to when we use OnDisable method, we can remove the necessary resources used by the particular object because the object is already disabled. When object is disabled, then only OnDisable method will be called on particular object. Then the resources used by the component used by the object will be removed. Okay, then it can be used to play the control the gameplay, like to pause the gameplay, to restart the gameplay. Like when we die, for suppose player will get die, when it will get disabled and it will restart the game. Like that, to control the gameplay, we also use OnDisable method. Also, to OnDisable method also we use it to optimization of the game, to remove the unnecessary the things components or assets those are not needed in the game. Okay, this is like a optimization use case. Cleanup and resource management, like whatever the when a component disabled or game object, you can use disable method to release the resources used by the object or component, and also pausing or stopping gameplay. Also performing optimization, like which are unnecessary by removing the object. Like when we disable the object, we can remove the calculations or rendering occurred by the object as well. So by removing those things, like some object does no longer need in the game. So we by disabling the object, we can reduce that time taken to execute the performance, like time taken to calculate that object things, object related functions, renderings. So it by reducing the number of game object active in the scene, we can improve the performance. That's the OnDisable method use case, one of the use case. Okay. Thank you. Hope I am clear on my answers. Thank you, one and all.